So this morning we're in a crop of Tardis winter barley. This crop was drilled last October at 320 seeds per metre squared. It's quite noticeable the level of brown rust that is evident within the crop. There's equally a level of net blotch present, Rhynchosporium, and even Nidorum. We have 3 reasonably strong tillers, we have 2 weak tillers. So ideally over the next couple of days, this crop is going to receive an application of F500, which we know is very, very strong on net blotch and brown rust. Prothioconazole included as well, just because there is a level of mildew as well in some parts of the crop where it is quite dense. Another key component is tiller retention. Now what we need to do is try to get a growth regulator on this crop early to suppress that main stem and allow the other tillers to thrive. Equally, with that early growth regulator, we need to try and promote rooting within the crop. So an early application of the likes of a Medex Max would certainly be very, very beneficial within this crop. So we're now back in this crop of Tardis winter barley, which we visited 3 to 4 weeks ago. And today I'm happy to report we've got on top of net blotch, we've got on top of brown rust, Rhynchosporium. It's also noticeable how well the crop has responded to that early PGR application. Before that key T2 fungicide application, we may decide to approach this with a follow-up PGR application, something along the lines of a Medex Max, for example, really just to take the height off that crop. This time we're back to discuss, I suppose, all the key considerations around our key T2 final fungicide application. Ramularia is now really centre of mind. Now in terms of product choice, this crop is going to receive a product called Balea and Imperis at 1 litre plus 1 litre per hectare. Really what we want to do is get on top of Ramularia, and we know that Revysol as an azole is now the key azole in terms of Ramularia control. Xemium as an SDHI is a key fungicide on maintaining straw integrity. It's exceptional on straw breakdown, and certainly that combination with Revysol would prove a very, very effective T2 choice in this instance. Now the addition of strobilurins at the T2 fungicide application are particularly useful in terms of topping up on net blotch control, but equally on late infection brown rust as well. So that combination of the 3 key actives is going to form a great solid T2 fungicide base. Now the last time we visited this crop, I suppose an awful lot of the discussion was being based around final fungicide applications, and I'm really happy to report this morning that we have a green canopy right down to the base. I just happened to come across this area of a headland, small little area that didn't receive its T2 fungicide application. And oh boy, if you just look at the level of Ramularia that's rampant through that canopy, real classic Ramularia, you know, you're on leaf 3s, 2s, right up onto the flag leaf. And I suppose what's reassuring when you actually come across something like this, and if you look into the main bulk of the field and into the main crop, and just to see the level of disease control you've achieved, you can just see how well that T2 fungicide has performed. You know, certainly, you know, within BASF we've always known just how strong Revysol has been and how well it's performed, but just to see it performing at this extremely high level in an extremely high pressure scenario, I suppose it's a testament really to the chemistry, you know.